Hello everyone, it's Gary again from Memory Motors, and today I'd like to introduce you to Dale. Dale is a 1939 Mercury powered by a flathead V8 engine and a 3-speed manual transmission. And Dale is probably one of the nicest driving flatheads I've ever been in. Car is in excellent shape. There are a few minor scuffs, as you can see along the running boards here. And there's some issues with the paint as well. Some of the paint is flaked off in a few areas. The finish is dull, so it probably could stand a paint job, but many enthusiasts would look at it and say, hey, I'm going to leave it alone and drive it the way it is, and I wouldn't blame you for 1 minute. As you can see, the chrome is all in fairly decent shape. There is some sort of aging, as you can see around the chrome here. A few little cobwebs from it sitting. But all in all, in really good shape. Chrome on the bumper as well is in good shape. See the little red inserts on there. And even the V8 emblem on the exhaust is still there. Back windows are still sealed up. No real issues there. Again, looking at the fenders, you can see, I guess, where it's been painted before. It may be hard to tell on these pictures, but there is a little bit of rippling in the paint. But here's the biggest issue with this car. The paint on the passenger side is flaking quite badly. You can see that it's cracked and flaking in a number of spots there. Also, you can see around this back window, glass has started to oxidize a little bit. But again, not really a big deal if you're just looking for something to go out and have fun with. Some of the rubber has come off the running board here at the back, and you can see that some of the rubber is cracked as well. Now it looks like there may have been a visor on this car at one time, because there's some holes here in the drip rail. Again, more of the cracking paint issue on the front fender. But again, the rest of the chrome, excellent shape. No real issues. Go back up and take a look at the chrome around the windshield. Again, no real problems there. Moving around, taking a look at the grille at the front. All the headlight rings are in good shape. Grille itself is in excellent shape. No real issues there at all. Front bumper, a little bit of aging in the chrome, but nothing too terrible. Tires are still in decent shape for bias ply. I would probably replace them if you're going to be doing a lot of driving with it, just because you'll ultimately get a smoother ride out of it. And again, on the driver's side, you can see where that visor must have been installed on the car at one time. Really quite a cool car. Definitely don't see too many of these around. Now let's take a look under the hood. We'll just pop the hood open, take a look at the motor. A little bit hard to do with one hand. There we go. Again, engine's in really good shape. No issues there, no oil leaks. Kind of unique. Again, the distributor on the front of the motor. Kind of different, but again, typical of that era of vehicle. And the design of the radiator is kind of different as well, where it's sort of hollow in the center there. New battery has been installed. Firewall is all really good. Everything's really solid under the hood. Fender wells, again, super condition. No real issues there. Now let's take a look inside. So here we are on the passenger side. Again, door panels, really good shape. Bottoms of the doors, no significant corrosion or anything. All along the bottom underneath the doors, all in really good shape. Bottom of the back door as well. And of course, suicide doors is always a cool feature. Trim around the windows in good shape. Got a screw loose here, but no major problems. Back seat in really good shape. Carpeting, I know it's getting dark out, but it's kind of hard to tell, but the carpet is nice and clean. Back dash is in very good shape as well. Again, kind of hard to tell now, but there's no rips or tears, anything in the headliner. all in good condition. It does have a clock in the dash, but unfortunately the clock is not functional. Heater controls there. Rear view mirror. And again, driver's seat. All in really good shape. No rips, no tears, no real wear, no stains. Really, really excellent condition. Let's give you a look underneath these floor mats so you can see. Carpeting here, while it's kind of dark, is also free of rips and tears. No problems there at all. Now let's go around to the driver's side. Same issues, no real things going on with the doors. Door frames, all in really good shape. Bottoms of the doors, no rot, no rust. Right into the corners here, all along the bottom. Again, no issues. Front door, nice and clean. This is not broken. This is actually the way that the armrest is supposed to be on an angle like that. Everything's in good shape here. Dashboard, all original gauges. Again, all in really nice shape. Definitely nice to drive around in. Now let's take a look in the trunk. Give this a quick twist here. And the original spare still in place. Don't know how reliable that would be, but again, no issues with the trunk. No problems with rot or anything around the edges. All in really good shape. Even inside, and again I apologize, it's all very dark. I don't know how well you can see, but all the trunk liner is in place, no issues there. Somebody did put in an aftermarket mat here, but as you can see underneath, everything is still really, really solid. I believe we do have some pictures in the photo gallery that show this in a little bit more detail for you as well. I just wanted to show you the engine when Dale's running. Again, nice, smooth, everything works the way it should, no real issues. New battery, generator was recently rebuilt as well. Had a couple of issues with the starter, probably might need to be rebuilt at some point in the future, but again, not really a huge factor. You can see the Ford USA logo on the coolant tubes there, the red hoses. Kind of nifty. Now let's see if we can take Dale for a drive. It's a bit of a hot day, so we'll turn the air conditioning on, or at least what countered for air conditioning in 1939. The lever underneath the dash that essentially opens up a flap in front of the windshield to allow air into the car. Picture the gauges, you can see everything's working the way it's supposed to. No real issues there. Car drives straight down the road, very quiet. Probably going to be the only one at the car cruise night with one of these babies if you show up. Not too many 39 Mercuries left around, especially not ones that drive as well as this one. Brakes work fine as well. New master cylinder recently installed. But again, 1939 braking technology, not exactly going to get you from 60 to 0 at any immediate pace, that's for sure.